Hello guys, how we doing? Sorry for the brief delay since the last episode. I was gone camping for the weekend with the family, but we're back now. So just to start today, I'm in the Enchanted Valley, which you get here through fairy rings, BKQ fairy ring to get here. And I needed to get my rune axe. So I've actually got that taken care of since the last episode. Just want to show you real quick to get that. You click on these trees with an axe in your inventory. It spawns a tree spirit. You can save spot them or you can melee them. We've done this once before. And then, the lower combat you are, the less HP they have. But, I just AFK'd this while playing my other account. And it's a 1 in 32 chance for the rune axe. We need that for the Legends quest. 1, so we can cut the Yami tree, and 2, so we can get our magic logs. So, that's where I am for now. Also, you want to use fire spells if you're going to save spot them, because they do have a small fire weakness. But, that being said, I think we are going to get straight to some questing today. And actually, I'm going to run this way, because there's something we need to go get. We don't have too many quests left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quests left in our grind. And I think today's goal is going to be getting some of the easier ones out of the way. So we're going to try to do, the quickest ones that I have on my list remaining. Get the quest points as far up there as we can. And then, let me see if I can adjust my music a little bit. We're gonna do that, and then we'll leave the longer ones for later. So we have, Edgar's Ruse, Legends Quest, and Desert Treasure, which are probably going to be our last 3. We'll try to knock out, the quick ones today. I'm south of the Farming Guild right now. Came here with the CIR Fairy Ring. And in this house here, kind of, neat little thing, you can grab yellow dye and red dye from this. So I'm going to grab some yellow dye for this quest that I'm about to do. Because we're going to go do Prince Ali Rescue. We're actually going to finally put the pink skirt to use. So let's grab some of that. That way, you can take it to Aggie, of course, and drain our village. Take her a couple of onions. She'll make you a yellow dye with 20 GP, I think. But just kind of a fun little thing that you can grab that from there if you want to. And I think they're unlimited. I think you can just keep grabbing them over and over. Big money making method. Not really. Let's grab some balls of wool. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do sheep shearer, so let's grab a lot of balls of wool. Let's take 2 trips here, and we'll reset our run energy. Because if we just buy the 20 balls of wool from this guy, we don't have to spin them. Just take them all at once. Can't believe I still haven't gotten rid of a pin. Okay, let's put some of this stuff up. Leave that on me. We're going to need 3 beers and a rope as well, so let's grab rope while we're here. Like I said, in the second episode, you need so many ropes for this game. You need 8 ropes for quests or something like that. Let's just make sure we have more than enough. It does not matter if we overbuy. $55 law runes, looks like we're pretty healthy there. 3 beers, ashes as well. We'll grab a tinderbox. Let's grab logs, and let's just say that we're going to come back here to reset our run energy. So we'll go ahead and make that now. Let's get everything out for this quest. Get the ashes in a bit. Or I could do the other quest on the way. That actually might be a shout. Which means we can get rid of some of this stuff. But I would need 20 inventory spots open. We probably want law runes on us. We can probably keep this on us. Let's wear this. We don't need a ring of life. I guess we'll just wait until those ashes are done anyways. And we can get those back out, so... Nope, still. We'll just get this stuff out in Drainer Village. Might as well wait for the ashes now. Oh, got a scroll for Regicide quest. We don't need that. Could have grabbed our beers and come back, I guess, but oh well. Make a blonde wig. We do this in Drainer Village, so yeah, everything we just grab out when we get there. So let's go to Varrock and grab some beers real quick. That'll be the last of the items that we need for this quest. Bartender. Bartender, there he is. I don't have coins on me. Where's a man? I need 6 coins. Modern solutions, man. Alright, try this again. And to Lumbridge. Yeah, you know, we can go Mirrors Arena. That'll be a little bit faster. Alright, let's go start the quest up. Okay. I feel like I'm a little bit rusty on this account already just because I've taken a few days off from it. Can't remember what the last thing I did was. I mean, obviously getting the rune axe, but before that, I think we did an underground pass in the last episode. That sounds right. Which that's going to come in handy because we're going to use that that staff a few times in the later quests. DT and RFD. Okay, 60 run energy. I think we'll just go ahead and Lumbridge teleport instead of resetting run here. But we do want to run up this way to turn in shearer on the way. That being the case, maybe we should reset run. It's okay if we walk a little bit. It's just like once I get to the dueling ring stage on my accounts, like I become such an anti-walker. Reset every chance I can. So nice. Yeah, I do think it's going to be worth it for us to reset run before we go, but come on. Looking for a quest. It's funny that he calls the two penguins in this pin the thing. I think it's some sort of monster or something. Alright. That's a free one out of the way, and that knocks, or puts us on 155 quest points, so 20 away from what we need for RFD. Don't mind me not talking, I'm fighting a sneeze. I don't think I'm done. Okay. We have our ashes already. And that should be everything that we need. Oh, I need coins as well. Okay. Let's go and have Ned make the hair. Make that blonde or yellow. Aggie, skin paste. And we're a walker. I've always found this so odd that you just convince her like, let me just touch your key. Like super normal thing for a jail guard to do, like just let you touch their key. Could I see the key? It'll be something I could tell my grandchildren. Could I touch it? Alright, we'll come through here. Need a new dueling ring soon, but we don't right now. Back to Amir's Arena. Let's talk to Osman. And he sends us back to Drainer Village to wrap things up. Okay, so from here, we've knocked out Shearer. We're doing Princely Rescue. That's 3 quest points. We'll do Ribbiting Tail next, just because it's super quick. So we'll take a ferry ring to AJP to get there. Then we'll knock out probably Tower of Life and the Haunted Mine. So it'll be a good series of quests today. That'll leave us with the Watchtower, Edgar's Ruse, Legends, and Desert Treasure. I think that's all that we're going to have remaining after this episode. Okay. Get Joe drunk. Tie her up. Bronze key in here. Make this dude a chick. Excuse me. Oh no. The pink skirt, of course. We gotta give it up, man. It's been a good run, boys. It's been a good run. Alright, Ribbiting Tail next. I always call it Ribbiting Tail because I can't remember the full quest name. And that's just going to be a quest with a lot of text, which is funny as hell. Like, if you haven't read it before, read the quest, because it's a hilarious quest, but I'm not going to do that today.
Quest
Okay,
completed.
that's done. Ferox Enclave, let's start this one. I know we need to bring an axe with us, though you can't get it there. And that should be all that we need. Maybe a new dueling ring out, though. Getting low on those, man. Oh, I changed my left click option, didn't I? Whoops. That's too bad because I need to tally again with it. Because I need a Drummond staff. And let's fix that, yeah. There we go. Okay, so this to AJP. AJP, a Jaguar place. I like to remember it that way because just to the southeast there's Jaguars. Where's the southeast? No, it's somewhere near here. Maybe it's over there. No, that's the Pyrofoxes, isn't it? Either way, they're somewhere. Capybaras. Alright, so like I said, just a lot of space barring on this quest, so we can actually think of, like, you know, what we need next. Tower of Life. I don't think there's any, like, significant items that we need for Tower of Life because we kind of pickpocket everything. We do need a lot of inventory space open for that one. And then Haunted Mine is going to be like one of the first... Actually, I might look through my quest list and see if there's something easier I could do for 2 quest points other than Haunted Mine. So it's easy. I don't really want to use the Ivan Staff charges because I don't want to upgrade my Ivan Staff or recharge it. So it would probably only take me 20 charges there for the quest. 20 there, and then there's probably like 3 RFD step ups, or like bosses that I need to use it on, or use it for. And there's one more. Yeah, maybe we'd be okay, actually. We don't use it in Legends. It would only be those 2 quests. Nah, I think we're okay. We'll use it in DT for one of the bosses. Even still, I think we're okay with 120 charges. If we run out, we'll just have to adjust. Okay, go ahead and sabotage this. We've committed murder. Alright, Marcellus. Back to Gary. Was it murder? I'm pretty sure it was murder, homie. Pretty sure it was. Oh, look at that. Thanks, Quest Helper. This in the dung. Cuthbert's back. Now it's actually a murder. And done. Tower of Life next.
Quest.
Yeah, we're gonna need another beer for this quest, of course. Everyone needs to get drunk in this game. Up to 159 quest points already. We're actually zooming today, man. Zooming today. Bartender, another beer. We'll reset our run. We'll need a hammer and a saw. And then off to the monastery. Okay. Do this one for an easy 2 quest points. Also, I think it gives like a slight amount of construction experience, though. It's not anything like game changing. But it's quick, it's easy, you know, you might as well knock it out. Really, on your Ironman, you kind of want to be doing all of the quests eventually anyways. Just a matter of when you're doing them. Obviously, a lot of the ones that we've focused on have been for, you know, quest experience for different... I just talked about the wrong option. Different, you know, bits of quest experience. But even after Barrow's Gloves, even though I'm not going to be continuing on with this account after that, it's really what you want to be doing is, you know, working on all of the different quests. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This is fantastic. It's 5 fails. 6 fails. There we go. And I want to say this one's always in the same bush. So I think Quest Helper's wrong here about randomizing it or telling you to search all of these. I think it's always in this one right here. No? Okay, it's one of these. I'm certain of it. There we go. Okay, my homie, we're done. You guys are bored. You want a break? Let me fix it. I'll do the work. Alright. This part's kind of annoying because these things take a while to search, but that's alright. Sometimes I feel like Jagex should improve this, but it's kind of just like one of those legacy artifacts of the game. New Age Jagex would be like, how many colored balls do you want? Press X, and you just choose the number. The annoying thing about this is like you can actually fail to search this when you're looking through things, and then you get nothing. Should be one more thing that we need. Wonder, do you restore run energy while you're searching these? No, you don't. It fully stalls you. That makes it so much worse. Okay, let's go upstairs. Fix the pressure machine. This is going to be easy. We just kind of pop it this way and then spam it back this way, turn the lever, a little bit back and forth. Should be done. I think you do have to close out of that when it's done. I don't think it gives you a message that it's done, so you're just standing there wondering. You know, I did close that with escape. Wonder if your thieving level's high enough if you can't fail to search these crates, because I know you get thieving XP from this quest as well, and I haven't failed any yet. I'm kind of surprised about that. But I don't usually do it over level 50 thieving. I usually do it quite early. Oh, I think I need one more. And we need some rivets. Let's go, let's go. Alright, upstairs. Upstairs. Let's fix the pipe machine. And we'll just follow Quest Helper on this. I think we can just spam over for this, right? No? Dang. And up. close out of that. Back downstairs for one more. Okay. Actually, I had to like double check my OBS real quick to make sure I'm recording on the right sources. Been awkward. Two, 3, 4, 5 bars. Four of these. Tell me that's all we need. There we go. Nice. All the way up on this one. Yes. Okay, next page. Vertical 2, vertical 3, 4. Horizontal 2. And is that all? Yeah. Cool. All the way back down. Let's go talk to the dudes outside. His name Effigy, I think. And all the way back upstairs. Okay. Transmute currency effigy. Weird names, dude. Okay. Now we go talk to them again. And then we go all the way back upstairs. There's a lot of redundancy in this quest, man. Thinking that's a lot of the quests in the game, I guess. Okay. Back down. Yeah. Can we get like a homunculus pet? Kind of cool. Down here, that'll wrap this one up. Put us over 160 quest points. And then we're off to the Haunted Mine next. Which is
Quest completed.
first one that gets real, I'd say. So we're going to want to gear up in some of our best gear for this one. And we're going to want to bring some of our best food for this one as well. Do we want the Drummond staff? Man, we have a Shades of Morton minigame telly. We might use that. I think we will. Keep air runes and law runes on us for teleports. Rune armor, Addy armor. Might as well toss our gloves on. Let's bring whatever shield we have. Got a myth. Suppose that'll work. I'm gonna compare it to these real quick though. Magic attack doesn't change with that. Yes, it does. Never mind. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just wear the myth. And for this, I'm actually going to put a magic Emmy on. Put on the Ibans. Death runes are getting kind of low. So we'll bring maybe a D-Sim with us as well, just in case we run out. And we have a lot of really high healing food from the curries from our other grind. So we're going to bring some of that with us with some combo food. That's important. Can even bring some sharks if we want to. Definitely want our highest healing stuff on with this quest, and a Ring of Life is never a bad idea. For this, I don't want to say that we need anything else. I think it's mostly just the food and the combo. We do need a Drummond staff though. Got the runes, we put the shield up, Drummond staff. We want one inventory space open at least. I think we're good like this. Let's go ahead and minigame telly. 2 Shades of Morton. We did the Shades of Morton minigame. I'm sorry, the quest, so we can use the minigame telly now. You can also absolutely ditch the Drummond staff and go with that, but if you want to, if you don't have this done, which you should if you're following along, but if you don't have it done, you can take the BIP fairy ring. I think we're high enough agile now to jump that. I'm actually not 100%. Yeah, it's level 50, but you'll fall off of those stepping stones a lot, so we're just going to telly here and then run through this little maze to the west. And then we'll put on Ibans. Oh, actually, we'll put on the sim for now, not that it matters. We're really just bringing that for backup because I've only got 29 death runes and I don't really feel like running to the shop to buy more. I don't think we used 29 in this quest, so I think we're okay. I'm gonna search Treyas Daith. Treyas Daith with an Iban staff. Yeah, with this gear, my magic attack is 89% accurate, which means we don't really need to be outside of tank gear. We can be in the full tank with an Iban staff on. Alright, there's going to be a little bit of walking in this quest, unfortunately, and that's just because we kind of have to run around in our armor. But, you know, that's okay. We'll talk to this guy until Quest Upper gives the option to pickpocket him. And then we can do that immediately. And then, kind of interesting about this, for years and years, you know, all the quest guides had you, like, jump this cart, go inside, walk all the way through, take the back door out, which puts you right there, and then you walk around and hit here. You know, you actually just, you know, walk around the outside of the mountain. I don't necessarily know that this is faster, but I didn't know that you could do this until Quest Helper updated it, so it's kind of interesting. Like I said, though, probably doesn't save you any time. through here. We'll knock this quest out, and it'll probably be our last quest of this episode. Should put us on 163 quest points, 12 quest points away. And it will also only be 4 quests away from being done. Really not bad progress today. Okay, we'll save some red energy for these parts, these mine carts. I really wish I sprinted up to this one. I probably could have made that. Because we'll have to follow this mine cart a little bit. I think he stops just about right here. Yep. So we'll just follow him. Don't want to get caught by these mine carts, so we'll just step to the side here, wait for him to pass. There's no way around it. You have to step in one of these 2 corridors to let him pass because he stops right at the edge. And then we go through. We also want to save a little bit of run energy for the boss in this quest, so you do not want to go all the way to the end of this quest using all of your run. It's way more important. What do I need the key for? No, I definitely need that key. We're going to drop a curry. I know I need to have the key. That's to get in the door at the end. But yeah, you need to have run energy for that boss fight, otherwise you are screwed. We don't want to be screwed today. So, not only do we need to like run to the elevator lift at the end to beat the little ghost, but we need it for the boss fight. Alright, these are randomized every time you do this quest, so you know it's going to be different for your account versus mine, so really just follow quest upper to tell you the right levers to pull. You can also hit this map and like check everything and, you know, compare it to an image of the correct setup, but, you know, quest upper is the play nowadays, so you probably don't want to do that. That's how we used to do it back in the day, though. Alright, only 2 this time, not bad. It's pretty quick. Let's go ahead and start that. Okay. All the way back to the ladder here. And then we want to sprint here so we can move to the side in time. Now we're running all the way back around. A 90 run. I think as long as I stay over about 60, we're probably fine. Not that I want to risk it too much. But we can sprint a little bit here and there. Downstairs here. Go and put our staff. See, that's what I was worried about, man. Wasting my runes by having my staff on. The moment I put it on, I hit something. The moment, dude. Imagine. Alright, 28. That's fine. Probably kill the boss in about 12, 13 hits, maybe. Not really, no. I think the boss is like 100 HP. Average hit's probably going to be about a 10. Maybe 11. So, yeah, about 11 runes or so. 10, 11 runes should be okay. But we'll see. Sometimes it's way more than that. Okay, 93 run energy. We have more than enough. Let's go ahead and take this. I did lose that one curry, but that's okay. Because we need the inventory space open anyways. Back up all the way over here. No mine carts to run around right now. We can ignore that one. We do have to run around this one. Wait until it goes south. Then we run through. And let's walk again. We're at 75 run energy. I should have brought a chisel with me, but we'll just go ahead and grab this one. We'll eat a carom one. Let me use the key over here. And once you use this, you'll want to turn on your run energy to run all the way around. Just because you gotta beat a little poltergeist or ghost or whatever it is. Go and run. And then all the way to the lift. Once you get back around right here, that ghost will spawn. And if he beats you to the lift, it's GG. I think he like turns off the water valve or something. No, go in the lift. In the lift. There we go. Okay, 63 run energy. We'll walk to the boss room. Make sure we have our Iban Blast on. We want to on regular casting, not defensive casting. There's a very slight difference here in accuracy. Defensive being slightly worse. And all the way over here. Okay, so this is the boss fight. Couple things to point out during this boss fight. Do not stand on the railroad tracks. The carts can kill you. They can hit up to 9. They can hit you like 8 times in a row or something. They can really easily stack you out for like 50 plus damage. Because if they hit you, they continue to hit you until they get to the end of their path. So like if they path from here to here, they're going to hit you once per tick every single step the whole way there. And you can't get out of it. You can't eat through it or anything. So you can die. So stay off of the tracks. So if we need to go over the tracks, we're going to try to go over them quickly. And we're going to try to sprint over them like this. We don't want to stop on the path of the track because the cart will kill you. That one up there, this one right here. These ones, you know, we want to stay away from all of those. So we're always going to be trying to get over the tracks as quick as possible. 2, we're using mage. We can attack the boss from a distance. Boss is going to move around to different parts of the room. We don't necessarily have to stand next to it. 3, if nothing else is hitting us, if we're next to the cranes can hit us. If we're on the minecart's path, they can hit us. If we're next to the boss can melee you. If nothing else is hitting, the boss will throw pickaxes at you, or they'll just animate and like throw themselves at you. Range prey cuts those by 33%, so it takes it from a 15 max hit to a 10. So, you know, we want to range prey the entire fight. Don't worry about offensive praying, it's not going to do enough, so we'll just save our prey points for range prey. Otherwise, let's go. I interrupted it by turning on range prey there. Okay. Kind of wasting my prey points a bit. So we're going to follow the boss here. Jump across the mine track. Attack from here. And that's what the boss is going to do. When you hit the boss is going to move somewhere else. So we're just trying to follow where it's moving, and we're going to stay very high HP. When we're running in between things, we are going to be eating to cap ourselves on HP. Move it back here. We're going to eat again. Nice big max hit there. We're staying high HP because we don't want the minecarts to be able to stack us out if we make a mistake. Stand next to the boss. Standing next to the boss is fine. Because the boss has one of the weakest attacks out of everything here. Let's eat a curry here. I'm kind of getting unlucky. I'm only getting one hit in at each location. The boss does have a chance to not drop on hit. But it's just kind of dropping every time, so it's a bit unfortunate. Okay, boss is going all the way up there. Let's go this way. Almost. One more. Stay nice and healthy. And there we go. Nice. That's more food than I usually eat during this boss fight, which is unfortunate, but... boss only gave me one hit in each location. Sometimes, you know, there's a chance that she drops. But yeah, it is a scarier boss fight, so, you know, be a little bit careful. If you're hardcore, be very careful, and, you know, if you get in a bad situation, it's better to teleport than it is to eat. But as long as you stay off the minecarts and stay high HP, you're probably okay there. Make sure we got our key. Kind of spooky music in here, man. Okay, having this quest done, that only leaves 4 for us. So Edgar's Ruse, Watchtower, Legends, and Desert Treasure, and I'll probably do them in that order. So we'll get ready for Edgar's Ruse
Quest
next.
completed.
A lot of strength XP from this quest, which is really nice. Let's go and get out of here. Edgar's Ruse. We're going to need some items for this quest. We're going to go ahead and, like, gather those real quick. Also, if you're fighting undead things, this is a pretty sick amulet, because it's 15% increase to attack and strength. And then if you enchant it, range and mage as well. And then you can enchant it once you're 40 Slayer to make it 20% instead of 15, so kind of sweet to have. Okay, this quest, we need pineapple chunks. We can go ahead and make that now. Let's not drop that. Pineapple chunks. We need 10 grain, which we could just go grab that at a wheat field real quick. We need 5 raw chicken. We can grab that as well. Only used 9 runes or 8 runes on that boss fight. So, like I said, not bad. We need a Renar potion unfinished, and sure enough, I have 1 Renar. From my man killing, I think, when I was going for the Avanto, perhaps. Let's get a dueling ring out. We can deposit all of the armor. I just don't need it. It just kind of weighs me down. Strength ammo back out is what we like. And then vodka chunks. Climbing boots are a good idea. Make sure we have those on. 2 logs. 5 of these. I'm going to need 10 grain. I've got 4 chicken. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to... get water runes out as well. I suppose an earth rune. Okay, let's Lumbridge teleport. We're gonna make these... Can I make these alcoholic chunks? No, not yet. I gotta start the quest first, I guess, huh? I need a games necklace teleport on me. Come up here to this wheat field. There's probably, you know, a lot of faster wheat fields that I could hit, but, you know, that's okay. We'll grab 10 wheat. I never realized that these things animate and kind of blow in the wind. I don't think I've ever seen that. Like I've always thought that these were stagnant. Or maybe they used to be, I don't know. Maybe it's new. Let's grab one chicken real quick. Okay, so that's all of that for this quest. Though I don't have time to run the quest right now, so this quest is going to take me more than 10 minutes, I want to say. So we'll get everything for this one. We'll start the next episode with this quest. Just make sure we have everything out of the way for that. We also need a watchtower. So I'm going to gather the things for that quest as well. If we can get all these things together, we can really run the entire quest sequence pretty quickly. We're going to need 2 ropes, so again, go figure, I'm out of ropes again, because I'd never buy enough. One of these days I'm going to learn that. Vial of water, we're going to need a Guam potion unfinished, we need jangerberries, which we can get during the quest, and we need the 2 ropes, so let's get coins on us. And let's go buy that real quick. That'll be everything for Watchtower. I think I have a pair of Dragon Bones, or a set of Dragon Bones in the bank, which is nice. I don't know why I have an extra one, but I think I do. Why do I have an extra set of Dragon Bones? Oh yeah, I must have picked them up when I was doing the RFD step from the Black Dragon. Good. And then we're gonna need to do Desert Treasure and Legends. So let's get all of the Legends stuff together. I'm gonna buy extra because I think I need some rope for Legends quest as well. Legends quest, we're gonna need 3 papyrus, which I think I can get at this shop. I'm gonna get some extras because we sometimes mess that up. We'll need a ruby, an opal, a red topaz. I don't have any of those things right now. We're gonna have to go mine those. I should probably get some things to tick manipulate, honestly. Okay, let's see. We need Adrigal and Snakeweed, a soul rune as well. So let's get Guam, Swamp Tar, Pestle and Mortar. We don't have any Swamp Tar. We'll have to go pick some up because it's genuinely going to be faster for me, I think, to tick manipulate to try to get that red topaz because it's a 1 in 10 rate, and that can take a long time from the gem rocks. Let's buy ruby real quick from this shop because we actually used all of our rubies already and got some money off of them. Let's go ahead and hit that. Let's see. Red Topaz, Opal, Soul Rune. Let's go ahead and buy a Soul Rune from Ali Morsane. He should stock them. I'm almost certain that he does. I hope that they're not oversold on Everworld. Few runes, non-elemental, 1 Soul Rune. And then let's go to... Do I have a Drummond staff on me? I do not. So we'll go home teleport real quick. Let's go buy or pick up some Swamp Tar real quick so I can tick manipulate to get my my gems. Get an Opal and Red Topaz. I guess I could have waited to buy the Ruby, but oh well. Dun, 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 dun. Love this song, man. I think I've mentioned that like 50 times during this series. So, tick manipulation, if this is not something that you guys are used to, you can definitely skip this step and just, you know, if you need to go mine for the topaz or the opal, you could just sit there with a rune pickaxe and mine for it. This is just a kind of more click-intensive method that does require some particular timing, so if you're not used to doing that, you'll probably end up, you know, spending more time trying to do this properly than you will just AFKing the rocks. So just AFK the rocks if you don't know how to do it, I'd say. Not that you shouldn't learn, you know, if you're going to play this game long term, you do eventually want to learn tick manipulation methods, but it's kind of like the sweat way of doing things, so if you don't want to be sweaty, just click rock. I'm just trying to speed things up a little bit. Okay, let's go restore run energy. We've got 15 of those on us. And this is just starting an action and then canceling it and replacing it with the action that you want, which is going to be mining. So let's get an Addy pickaxe out. I'm going to deposit some of these other things that I don't need right now. And then we'll go with an Arty telly after we restore run energy. I also need to get the Adrigal and Snakeweed, which we'll grab after we're done with the gems, I guess. Take this to Brimhaven. Go away, Pillory Guard. We'll take this cart down to Shiloh Village. Brother. Then we'll run north to the Gem Rocks. And then we need one... I should bring a chisel with me. Because if we fail to cut it properly, we need another one anyways. Chisel. I can also get this entire thing off of my screen real quick. There we go. Can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna hit these gem rocks. I'm gonna tick manipulate this. Let's go around to the other side so we can hit multiple of these. Now we have a low chance of success on these because we're not wearing a charged glory Ami, so even with tick manipulation it's pretty bad. And it's much worse without it, even. Oh, look at that. Red topaz already. Are we done? No, that's a jade. There's our ruby that we needed. There's our opal. We're going to hit the rest of these just because we might not be fully done yet. And I want to beat this bot if I can. Good, we got 2 topaz, perfect. Just in case we crush the first one. Okay, those are cut properly, so now we just need the snakeweed and the adrigal. So let's restore run one more time. That was really humble, honestly. That's about a 10% rate to get that. Need that quick. Drum staff. Couple of food with me because there's some harpy bug swarms we'll have to run through. And hit this. Adrigal and snakeweed. So we'll take this to CKR to take it to Taibo 1A. Run southwest from there. I'm sorry. Northwest. We're not in the village. Southwest from the village. Northwest from here. And then find some marshy jungle to search. For snakeweed. Now this could take a long time. It's just terribly RNG. Snakeweed here. We run northeast to the palm trees for the Adrigal. And that'll be everything that we need for the Legends quest. And then we'll just have Desert Treasure to go. And we don't necessarily need to grab all the items for that right now because, you know, we need to get Legends done first anyways. And we need to get the magic logs from that. But otherwise, we just need to make some spiked boots, grab some garlic powder, some bones, and steel bars. So I guess we can grab all of that stuff right now, with the exception of the magic logs that we'll need Legends for. Well, though there are other ways of getting them, but that's how we're going to be getting them. Might as well knock it out. Let's go see what we have. We got our Adrigal. Let's go with a Sears Telly real quick. Just to get to a bank quickly. And let's see what we have. Do we have stuff to make steel bars? Coal. No, we're out of coal. Steel bars, we have 3 right now. Garlic. We have a pestle and mortar on us. Games necklace, climbing boots. Another steel bar. I think it's steel. Actually, it might be iron. I think it's iron. Okay, let's come over here. We will kill the man. We need the bones from him. We need the garlic powder. Just to remind you guys one more time, I am simply getting the items for the quest right now. Not doing the quest at the moment just because I don't have enough time left available in this episode. So we're just wrapping up all the items that we need for the remaining quests, and then we'll be able to send those quests really quickly back to back to back to back, because then we won't have to go around searching for all of these things. Talk to Dunstan. Let's see if we can go ahead and put spikes on the boots before we're at that part of the quest. Yes, I still want them. Perfect. Now we just need the steel bars. So minigame telly to the blast furnace. We'll buy coal from there. And then we'll just superheat it with the spell. And that will be all of the items with the exception of the 12 magic logs for the next quest. So when we start the next episode, we'll start with Edgar's Ruse. And at the very beginning of that episode, I'll show you a trick to skip an entire massively time-consuming step of that quest that saves you a trip all the way up to the top of Trollheim and back. That'll be the very beginning of that. And then we will do the Watchtower, Legends, and then DT. Let's get some iron. Of course I don't have iron. Well, let's get some nature runes out then. We'll make 6 bars. I know I've got a couple in the bank, but we'll make 6 anyways. We'll just superheat these on the iron. Since we have the coal in the inventory, that goes to steel. Okay. That is everything that we need, with the exception of the magic log. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for chilling on this one. And we got 4 quests to go. 12 quest points. And yeah, we're almost there, boys. We're almost there. So I'll see you guys then. Take it easy.